drawing extra attention to. But monochromatic shows different colors from darkest to lightest, and I'll show you in a moment how you can achieve that if you have paint at home. If not, there's also a way we can do this to create something equally as beautiful with markers or crayons. Okay, so we're also dealing with something called atmospheric perspective in this lesson. Atmospheric perspective shows distance and depth, okay, within a two-dimensional space, which is your paper or canvas. Because what you're going to do is create at least 5 different areas, okay, within your artwork. And if you need some ideas or examples, I'm going to put this up in the art section for the Friday updates. I'll have some attachments there for you. Choose your color scheme. And when I say color scheme, it's going to be the monochromatic family of colors. Okay? In today's lesson, we're going to use a base color of green. Okay? This is just an acrylic paint. You can use any kind of paint you have around. I've never tried this with watercolor, so I would just stick with a heavier body paint. Okay? And then you need white. Okay? Because you're going from your darkest value, adding a little bit of white, creating the next color, adding a little bit more white, creating that next lighter hue, a little bit more white, and then your lightest color will be in the background. So it goes from darkest to lightest, okay? At this time I'd like to show you a couple examples. This one's super simple, okay? Just some rolling hills, okay? This one also super simple, a city, okay? They didn't get a chance to finish it, but this would have been their lightest color by adding white to this color. Okay, here's another one, the family of greens. And then here's another one that added, also in green, and then they went to add a couple of little details. Use markers, okay? Sometimes you have dark values to light values. Just try to look at them and say, okay, this is my darkest color, this is my middle value, this is my lighter color. And if they overlap, let's say purples to pinks, that's okay. Look at how bold they are, how rich that hue is from darkest to lightest, okay? And ideally, if you have like 4 or 5, that's great. Now, if you have paint, let me go ahead and continue with this lesson. I took a little tiny canvas and I just created with my pencil some areas, okay, just kind of overlap. And what that does is once again creates that distance from the foreground, which is closest to you, what's behind that, that's your middle ground, and then also the sky in the background. What you need if you're painting would be obviously a brush, some water, and then your 2 colors. Well, white, which is technically not a color, but you have your, let's say your green. Okay, I'll start with that as my first hue. Okay, and for time's sake, I'm just going to do this relatively quick. Okay, paint in this area. At home, take your time, be in the moment, enjoy what you're doing. Okay, take a little bit of white, okay, and add that to this new color. Okay, mix that. Okay, that'll be your second area. Okay. Add a little bit more white, okay, to this area. Okay, and then once again add that here.